Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Affordable Flyers, 32nd Annual Zenith Aircraft Homecoming sees record attendance. Sonex pilot sets NAA speed record. South Carolina town bans ultralight operations at local airport. And I'm your host, Holland Lee. Welcome to Airborne Affordable Flyers, our new programming designed to help you get and stay in aviation as affordably as possible. Overseen by the editorial staff of the award-winning Sport Plane Resource Guide, we know well the challenges faced by today's sport flyers, and we're here to help you enjoy flying to the utmost. Let's get into today's stories. 32nd Annual Zenith Aircraft Homecoming sees record attendance. Zenith Aircraft thanked a throng of Zenith owners, pilots, and enthusiasts who participated in the 32nd Annual Zenith Aircraft Homecoming. The September 15th through 16th grassroots event was held in and around the company's Mexico, Missouri factory and comprised an array of leisure and educational activities that included hands-on workshops, seminars, panel discussions, and even a barbecue banquet. Attendees enjoyed up-close looks at the plethora of Zenith aircraft, CH-650s, 701s, and 750s flown into the event, and met with the owners of such. Organizers estimated the homecoming welcomed upwards of 500 visitors and 50 aircraft. EAA Chapter 944 served up hot breakfast on the mornings of both show days. In addition to learning how aircraft parts are fabricated, visitors touring Zenith's modern aircraft kit production facility, which is currently undergoing a major expansion, were provided demonstrations of the ease with which Zenith's aircraft kits are assembled. Backed by popular demand in 2023 was a women-only workshop held for purpose of introducing women to kit aircraft building. ANN recently did a short flight test on the Zenith Super Duty with 205 horsepower up front. Impressive climb performance, good visibility, and benign stability and control characteristics typified the very enjoyable test flight. More info to come. And coming up after the break, 9th generation Helicycle coming.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
If it looks good, it usually flies good. The Bristol series of aircraft is proof of that. Furthering their legacy of safety and efficiency, Bristol is proud to feature the Rotax 915 IS Turbo in the current lineup of aircraft. The 915 IS Turbo power plant offers more power than ever before in a light sport aircraft. Learn more about Bristol at www.sportflyingusa.com.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. 9th generation Helicycle coming. The Helicycle is in good hands with Helicycle Ventures' Keith Southard now in command of producing the single-seat turbine sport helicopter, which has compiled an excellent record over a considerable number of years. The vehicles coming off the kit production line from here on out are in their 9th generation, making them easier to build, stronger, and boasting improvements to the building and production process for eager folks wanting to hover off into the ether. ANN's test pilot Jim Campbell reported the Helicycle to be one of the better kit copters he's flown. Our updated flight test upcoming. Vans asserts web portal nearly complete. Oregon-based Vans Aircraft is reviewing, testing, and finalizing a web portal by which customers in receipt of cracked aircraft parts may report such and arrange to take delivery of replacement components. In the interest of ensuring proper function, a number of Vans customers have been invited to preliminarily assess the portal. Information pertaining to the portal and instructions for accessing such will be sent to Vans customers upon the testing regimen's conclusion. EAA AeroEducate Estes Rockets Partnership announced. EAA's AeroEducate online aviation education program will offer participants expanded opportunities by way of a new agreement entered into with Estes Rockets, the world's leader in model rocketry. As part of the agreement, EAA's education staff will work with Estes to develop 4 self-exploratory grade-level based activities for grades K through 2, 3 through 5, 6 through 8, and 9 through 12. Subject activities will introduce model rocketry and provide credits within AeroEducate's full technology badge program. Access to the Estes website, which offers model rocketry projects for all ages and skill levels, will also be provided. Earthx Batteries approved for broader use. Earthx has earned FAA-approved Model List Supplemental Type Certification, authorizing the installation of its FAA TSO 12-volt Life P04 battery on a comprehensive array of single-engine Cessna, Piper, and Mooney aircraft, as well as the Aviat A1. An AML STC is a multi-model approval method, allowing a set of compliance data, including type design data and substantiating data, to be designated as baseline data applicable to various aircraft models. That's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. Sonex pilot sets NAA speed record. Aero-News Network congratulates Sonex builder Lou Toth, who set a National Aeronautics Association speed over a recognized course record in Dreamcicle, his AeroVee powered tricycle gear orange-and-white-liveried Sonex. The record was set in Class R for Microlights per European standards. Mr. Toth set the record along with Ben Poffenberger on March 31, 2023, flying from Pensacola, Florida to Pascagoula, Mississippi. The record-setting flight saw Dreamcicle maintain an average speed of 96.09 knots between Pensacola and Pascagoula, and an average speed of 93.09 knots on the return trip. Mr. Toth stated, quote, "We did fly the final descent into Pensacola at 147 knots, so that the controllers could squeeze us in between the airliners and other traffic. Great fun," end quote. Mr. Toth will accept his record certificates during the opening ceremony at the 117th FAI General Conference, which will be held in Dayton, Ohio from October 25th through 28th, 2023. And after these messages, South Carolina town bans ultralight operations at local airport.
I'm currently using the Hartzell Talon, by far the best aerobatic propeller ever come out.
I use the Trailblazer. It adds performance to the Super Decathlon and dependability, and it's rugged.
Hartzell's been an excellent partner for Whip Air, just in terms of your product support as well as keeping an eye on the market and developing new products that meet demand.
It's helping us all have better performing airplanes.
It's such a proud honor to fly behind that propeller.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/Rusty today for details.
Welcome back. South Carolina town bans ultralight operations at local airport. The town of Holly Hill, South Carolina has promulgated an ordinance prohibiting operations of aircraft massing less than 600 pounds at Holly Hill Airport, 5J5. Since last reported, this story has taken on new proportions after a call to Holly Hill, South Carolina Mayor David Chavis, who insists on the right to ban aircraft even though his concerns are rooted in 2 non-fatal accidents in the last 18 months that occurred due to pilot error. Though having little aviation expertise, he insists that his control over the airport is absolute, and said the details that brought so-called ultralights to his attention were inconsequential to his desire to control airport operations. The town's decision was predicated on accidents involving LSAs that transpired at the airport during the preceding 18 months. The town claimed a nebulous obligation as a result to protect the health and welfare of the town's citizenry. The town's original ordinance restricted aircraft under 600 pounds, though the original wording allegedly specified 254-pound ultralight, until they realized the first of many mistakes. At present, operations of aircraft massing fewer than 600 pounds at 5J5 constitute misdemeanors in Holly Hill, South Carolina. Violators of the ordinance face fines of up to $500 and/or imprisonment. ANN is in touch with no fewer than 11 organizations and governmental entities on this matter. Much more to follow. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.